This video, let's talk about Kodak M590 and the pictures and video that it takes. But before I show you that, I'm going to talk about the major problem with this camera. And it's one that's a glaring problem because if you wanted to connect the camera to a PC that is Windows 11, there is no support for the camera anymore, as the EasyShare software was discontinued back in 2012. So before you pick up this camera, just know that it's going to be tough to get your pictures out of it, especially if you took it in the internal memory. You're not going to be able to access those unless you happen to have the drivers for the EasyShare software. Otherwise, you'll be out of luck. The good thing is that if you have a card reader, you'll be able to access the micro SD card in there via card reader, and you can get your pictures that way as long as they're on the micro SD card that you take your pictures and video with. Okay, which I did, and I want to show you what those look like. So very interesting. But let's look at the camera itself. There's a lens. Okay, it does have a flash, 14 megapixels. It does do video HD 720p, which is might not be the best, but you know, that's how it was back then. Here's the share button that serves no purpose anymore. We have the mode. You can change from camera to video here with the mode. Here is your little menu button that you can also use to toggle up, down, left, and right. And then you got these other handy buttons for the flash. That's a little delete button right there. And you also have a menu button, information button, and then your play button. And here is your zoom in and out. Oh, by the way, if the question comes up, can you zoom in and out while you're taking video? Yes, you can. And I'm going to demonstrate it for you in the video right after we do the little review of the camera. I want to show you that video. Here's the top of it, M590 logo right there. There's your power button, and this is your shutter button. The material here, it feels like rubber. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's nice to hold, not too bad. And here's a strap you can put on so you can have it on your hand as such. But let's turn on the camera and let's take a look at it. By the way, it's a slow moving whenever you're trying to access things, it does move very slow, so it's not gonna fly by like you would think. So here, if you want to access the menu, right there, 14 megapixels. There's a self timer, preset keywords. That's if you have pictures with certain keywords, and you'll be able to find them quickly. Autofocus control right there. Well, let's move up, and I'm moving by using this little button here. There is your setup. Okay, there is a date you can do, LCD brightness, share settings. I'll show you that all these, regardless of what is on here, you're not going to be able to use any of that anymore. So that's a done deal. You cannot share like that anymore, which is dumb. Okay, so here's red eye reduction, image stabilizer on or off, orientation center, sensor. We got camera sounds, video out, NTSC, which I'm kind of curious to see how that translates, if he'll be able to use it anymore, especially if you can't read the camera without the drivers. Camera connection. So here's an interesting thing. So there's Kodak software, and then if you go to other applications, I'm not sure what that means. So I know that maybe you can access internal pictures via other. When you have it connected, you might be able to access the internal memory, but so now I'm not sure. Image storage is set to auto, or right there you can actually, if you go internal memory, then you're gonna hit OK. So then now you should be able to, let's see if there's anything on there. So it looks like there's no pictures or video to display in the internal memory. So change the cards. We can just exit review because I don't have the card inside the camera right now. So we went through all that, reset the camera. Camera software is no longer, even if we click on it, it just tells you to go here. But if you go here, it's not available anymore. So it's actually kind of pointless to see that. To re-enable download link when connecting the camera to your via USB, but I've tried that and it didn't work, so I'm not sure if you're going to be using a card reader, that's the only way you're going to be able to do that. Otherwise, it's no longer available. Here you can turn on your flash right there. So if you're looking to turn on your flash, it's automatic flash, flash off. So if that's helpful to you. So if we go here, we can actually set the timer. That's how you set the timer right there. You have a burst on, self timer off, 10-second timer, picture time burst on, self timer off. Okay, but what I'm trying to do is access the actual settings. So let's go to mode. Okay, so in mode, there we go. So there it is. The mode button will get you into the different parts of the things that you can control. So we go to program. We can see that now we can control the compensation right there, control the autofocus. So just those two under that part. So to access that, you want to hit the I button, hit it again to come out of there. We go to the mode, come out of there. We're going to go to scenes to see what the scenes are. So here are all your scenes that you can control depending on your scenario. You want to make it easier to take pictures. Looks like it only stays on for a little while. You can access the video right there, which, let's see if we look at the video. Cannot record to internal memory. Of course, I don't have the card in there, so let's just come out of there, back over here. Or you can just have everything set to smart capture and then to take your photographs. All right, so that's it. Let me go to the pictures I took with this camera and the video. If you want to watch another video regarding this camera, go to this video right here.